What is up, Guardians? This is just a different video. Again, I want to thank you all so much for the support on the channel. We're currently at 490 subs, 10 away from 500. Once we hit 500, I will be giving away another copy of the Final Shape. It's going to be the complete edition on Steam. So if you guys are on Steam, let me know down below. If you are not on Steam, never fear. You guys could get a chance to win the 100 and we'll just say 110 because it's going to cover the taxes because the website that I use, which is CD Keys, they don't have it on PlayStation, and I don't believe there is one on Xbox, but I will take a look as we're going over this. But in today's video, basically what I want to do is go over um the wants and needs for this game to succeed. Now, I wish I had video of the game Borderlands or even Division or Tom Clancy's Breakpoint, any game like that. Those games really aren't looter shooters, but they are in the sense RPGs, which this game pretty much is. It's this game's supposed to be a looter shooter RPG. We are given the artifact and the perks go away. Now I think the perks should stay after the season. Every single season that we've had, the perks should stay. The only thing that should change in the aspect of perks is the fact of these right here. Your unstop, your champion weapons. Your champion weapons should change to change the meta, but these perks should stay. Now hear me out, right? Why should they stay? Well, each season you have 12 artifact points. How about instead of being every season you get 12 artifact points, we get um we get the artifact points, but we get to select which perks we want to choose to use during that season. And guys, there's currently nothing on CD keys for the Xbox, so unfortunately that will be also a gift card as well. But for Steam, there is on CD keys. They have the Final Shape. I saw it in here the other day. Did they get rid of it? No, it's still in here. It is still in here for 44.89. If you guys do not own everything, but I'll leave the link down below to CD keys. I'm not affiliated with them. I just use that because it's just so much. It's just such a better website. But think about it, right? If we get these artifact perks and they disappear forever, we're really never getting any kind of aspect of an RPG other than for like a minimal season, very short time. Now, personally, I think that some of these artifact perks should go directly into these classes themselves. Ergo Titan, Warlock, Hunter, whatever you may want to pick, those should be in there for class specific items. Because why should that be? What is the drive to go play a class that really has no value to it other than, oh, I get different supers? That's about it. Everything else besides certain aspects and certain abilities are pretty much shared on each character, so there's no real point other than, oh, I need to get myself ranked up. Gear-wise, 2020. Okay, well, I'll use 3 characters and power level myself, putting the best stuff that I currently have on the worst character that there is for your own personal build. It's all different per person. But for me, I know I'd much rather see... Shit, I fucked up. I didn't want this on. I know I'd much rather see the ability to go and be able to use, you know, some of these artifact perks for next season. Like, realistically, why do I have to pick and fucking choose what is going to be good and what's going to be bad? Like, why are we limited to 12? That's my whole complaint is why are we limited to fucking 12 of them when, you keep gaining XP. Why is it only 12? Are these here? Investigate rifts in the nether. I don't know where any of these are here. on this area. That's great. That's whatever. Run around. They're fucking hard to miss. I don't understand Bungie's aspect of, oh, well, we're gonna take away these artifact perks. No, fuck that. Make it like a little DLC to where every single time a season ends, they get put into characters. Because honestly, if you made it to where you got perks per character, it would just feel more complete of a game. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. Like, if when I go play other games like Borderlands or Ghost Recon or just any game really that has the ability to build my character the way I want to build it, to get extra perks. Like, the perks should be an aspect within the game after the artifact is over. Because I think about this season, they gave us a bolt charge on weapons. Rolling Storm. What a useless fucking perk that's gonna be once this season's over, because Bolt Charge is pretty much gonna be mid as shit, because everything that it does currently is tied to the artifact. Every aspect of Bolt Charge, with damage, with healing, all that stuff, where the fuck is this thing, has to deal with the artifact. And once that artifact goes away, you're going to see a shift in the meta of Bolt Charge. You're not going to see Bolt Charge for a while because there's no point to fucking use it. Like, yeah, it's still going to be decent, but it's not going to heal you. It's not going to, once you're amplified, you're not going to, you know, be able to gain that extra damage. It's just a pointless system that is going to be super negative once this act is over. Which I don't know how many days are left in it. I know it's going until Frontiers, but honestly, we really do need some of this shit to stay. Because look at right here, Bolt Charge. Well, sprinting in a stack of Bolt Charge, release target, blah 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 blah. I mean, that one are Paracausal Bandolier. Let's go with this. I can't remember what he had last season in artifact perks. I can pull it up. I'm not going to, though. I'm not going to pull it up. My point being, last season I'm pretty sure was Heavy Stasis. Why didn't those get implemented in the Stasis? Why do none of these perks get implemented in... Oh, bye-bye. Have a good time. I'm not going to be able to get that for my XP. Why do none of these perks have the ability to be implemented into the next, you know, season or your subclasses themselves? It just makes no sense. It baffles me why they don't just do that in terms of build crafting, as they like to call it. Because if I go and look at the Division, they don't do no goofy ass shit like that. Tom Clancy games never do no goofy ass shit when it comes to being able to build your character and limiting you. Like, yeah, you're limited once you get all your perks upgraded and unlocked. But they always add more perks sometimes during DLCs. Like, there's always a chance to get more perks and to earn those skill points to be like, hey, I'm super overpowered, but the enemies are also leveling up with me like they do in this game. They level up with you. If you go on Neo Dipshit Planet, aka Neo Muna, the worst planet in the fucking game, they're always 5 over on your light, and it's supposed to be the end game fucking planet, but there's no real drive for me to go there. What am I going there for? The weapons there are not even mid-tier at best. My vendor's been maxed the fuck out so many times. Like, I don't think you can even reset the vendor. He's like the ghost vendor. He doesn't reset. It's just a useless character, a filler. The vendors offer no real aspect to the game in terms of longevity. Once you're done with them, there's no point to go to them. And with the changes that are coming to the armor sets, not armor sets, but to the armor itself, with new armor sets coming into the game, I think that we're looking at some shit that's just significantly SOL when it comes to being able to build your character to where you're like, hey, my Titan should be able to be 100% a tank at the cost of damage. You can't get that. You can't get anything tanky on the Titan when the character's literally meant to be a fucking tank. Hunter, meant to be agile, quick, and quick damage and not be able to take a lot of damage. You know, there's so many builds you can do on Hunter, on Titan, on Warlock. Your Warlock, that's got all the healing abilities, basically. It is the primary healer in the game. Do they do anything about it? No. I like how these idiots just sit here and take the damage. Just staring at me like, what are you doing? Where the hell? Lastly, for Destiny to strive past what we currently have, I really do believe it's time for a new character. You got Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. Give us a new character. Give us something that's going to spice up the game other than, hey, here's some new artifacts. Here's some new guns that are going to be obsolete once the season's over. I mean, shit. Literally, once this season ends, these guns that we have are probably going to be obsolete in the terms of the fact that they're not going to be overcharged, and they're not going to be in the next set of artifact abilities for your artifacts. So right now we got machine guns, we got glaives, we got sidearms. All that shit's going to be obsolete. The meta's going to change. What we currently have, fusion rifles, linear fusion, all that's going to change. It's going to be the most obsolete piece of shit that you ever see in your life in terms of artifact for champions. The champion mods do dictate the freaking meta. At the same time, you know, I say meta, I mean PvE meta, not PvP, because PvP is a whole different ballgame. In my eyes, PvP should have its own category of weapons that are, and I've seen this before in other games, and I haven't talked about this game in a long while, but if you look at DC Universe Online in the terms of PvP, hell, even fucking WoW, I believe, has a PvP vendor, and those weapons are only meant for PvP. You don't take PvP weapons into PvP. Why? Because in games like that, you have your own set of PvP armor, you have your own set of PvP weapons, and it works. It works. For this game, oh my god, they're using Bolt Charge. It's destroying us in PvP. We gotta nerf it. And what they do, they nerfed it in PvP, but not PvE. Like, okay, well there's the abilities there. But then you got a gun that is only available if you go and play comp, which is the S-Truck, Tricky, or Ricky, whatever the fuck it is, the Strand Pulse Rifle. I don't really use it. The the Stasis. I love the S, Strand, Stasis. Stasis Pulse Rifle, which is the strongest goddamn pulse rifle I've seen in a long time for time to kill, and they nerfed the shit out of it. A gun that is meant for PvP, and they nerfed the shit out of it due to balancing issues. There is no in between. It's either really, really strong, or it's going to be really, really shit, and they're going to nerf it. Bungie, you guys really need to, like, invest and do some research into some other games that have gone onto the, live platforming game type, whatever the hell, live service games. There's not that many out there, but in terms of live service games, you got WoW, you got Division 2, I believe, is considered a live service game. Tom Clancy Breakpoint, that doesn't really, I think live service to them is more just keep updating content, keep pushing out shit. Oh, I thought I had super, ooh, shit, Rick, oh shit, Rick. But I really do think Bungie needs to look at other games and see what they're doing. Even Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't played that game in ages. But I'm pretty sure. You know, the way that it's structured is just... All those games that I listed, their structure is just way better off structuring than it is for Bungie. Bungie just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to making the fucking game. Honestly, honest to God, they don't know what the fuck. They don't know if they want to make it a goddamn looter shooter, if they want to make it an RPG, if they just want to make it just a casual PvE experience. They don't know what the fuck is going on. So, and right now, right, we got in the artifact, we got Nobel and Hold the Line, which I actually wanted to put Nobel on because I wanted to use the glaive and test something out. And You know, glaives are really strong right now. Fusion rifles are really strong right now. Machine guns are really strong right now. As a whole, I think Destiny, with the current artifact and the current episode, is in a really good place. It's gonna be a long video. But in the terms of longevity after the season, a lot of this shit, the meta is gonna be spiced up. We're gonna be exactly right back where we were, where we get a dog shit episode, and then we're gonna get a mid tier. Then by the time the third act comes around, we're gonna have a phenomenal episode, and then it's gonna be over. And then everything that we have right now is gonna be gone, and we're gonna be like, well, goddamn, that was dog shit. What the fuck was the point of that?
Unless they become so. Unless they become free.
Meager tale. The soul seems light.
It does do what I thought it was gonna do. That's pretty OP. How many of these dumbass fucking rips do I need? 75. Hopefully more than Furia. I mean, that's it for the video today, guys. Next video, I'm going to show you guys how to get some armor. I don't know if I put it up on the channel, but this is going to be just for your higher tier stats without having to go get Artifice, because Artifice can be a pain in the ass if you don't have anyone to run master content with.
Guardian. My knife. My acolyte.
Yeah, just get on with it, Eris.
Whisper.
Guardian, my knife, Acolyte. One of the most boring fucking characters in the game.
Possess the strength to return. You must find and assemble the shards of Oryx's sword, Willbreaker.
That worked. I died.
It has the power to cut into the Ascendant Plane.
Alright, well that's it for the video today, guys. Let me know what you guys think Destiny personally needs in your own opinions, and your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and turn on post notifications on so you never miss another upload. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.